Good morning everyone, today is another pre-maintenance checklist video, which means we're going over all of the different campaigns which are ending with this coming maintenance. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. Alright, so the very first thing I want to go over is actually the treasure shop. This is something that I found out in yesterday's live stream as chat told me about it. But did you know that you could buy ARKS Fuchsia capsules from the treasure shop? So you can buy 10 over here for 100,000. And then when you click the refresh button, it actually shows up again. This is the different Fuchsia. This one is actually the Venereal Fuchsia. However, it does cost more because it is a higher dual quest rank. So it does cost 100,000 each. So if you really hate dual quest and you're willing to spend money, let's say that you farm a ton of deck space instead, you can buy these dual quest capsules from the treasure shop, the Meseta treasure shop specifically. So you can buy them over here, and then if you're premium, you can actually reset it 3 times, and look at that. Now we have the Fuchsia over here. So it does cycle through all the different Fuchsia capsules. So let's say that you don't have any dual quest gear for dual quest 5 in particular, but you need those capsules, you can refresh this every single day and just buy it whenever it shows up. However, if you're like me and you have all 5 sets of armor and you're ready to farm any of the dual quests, well then this is kind of a waste of money since I've already invested the initial cost into all of the armors. This is really for the players who really hate dual quest and refuse to do it under any circumstances. Then yes, you can purchase this over here. Just understand that some of them are pretty expensive, like the Fuchsia over here does cost 100,000 per capsule. So buying 10 of these over here will cost you 1,000,000 Meseta. Alright, the next thing I want to remind everyone is to please use your treasure scratch ticket volume 5. So these were the tickets we were able to earn by simply running the urgent quest as well as doing all of our dailies like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Remember where we were able to earn 6 tickets every single day by just completing our dailies, and then every urgent quest that we did, we earned an additional 2 of these treasure scratch tickets. So please spend them because once maintenance rolls around, they will become absolutely useless. And yeah, you basically want to use them ASAP. Now, in order to use them, you simply open up your scratch ticket selection, scroll all the way to the very bottom, and right here is the treasure scratch. The main items you guys should be aiming for is gonna be the scratch count bonus, because as I said before, these are guaranteed items. Unfortunately, I only have 80 tickets, so I will not be able to get this weapon camo. I'm a little bit salty about that. This weapon camo does look pretty badass with the electricity elements and the wind element over here. That's actually pretty damn awesome. But on the bright side, it does seem that this weapon is tradable because it doesn't say that you can't trade this. So maybe if you really wanted this weapon camo but you don't have it, you can look it up on the player market. Now, another notable item is going to be at 75 scratches, the treasure select ticket volume 5. Remember, that is a selector ticket. It lets you pick any item you want over here. So let's say that you want the personal shop use 3 days, you can purchase that. The preset skill enhanced success and substitute level 2. This one is really good, by the way. Personally, I would recommend most people to get this because this is a guaranteed fix at level 3 on any weapon that you want or any armor that you want. So let's say you just got your Duosalia weapon, you put a fix of 1 on it through the add preset skill level 1 capsules. Hopefully you guys have a ton of these. Then once you do that, then you can try to force a level 2 onto it by combining them with your Exalia weapons, because remember, you can use your Exalia weapons as material in order to enhance your fixa for your Duosalia weapons. So you get it to fixa 2, and then you use this item right here to guarantee a fixa 3. And to be perfectly honest, for the average player, getting a fixa 3 Duosalia weapon, you are set. That's pretty much, you know, you don't have to go to fixa 5. At fixa 3, you pretty much are, you know, super powerful already. I just want to point out over here that Jayco's outfit is interesting to say the least. And then of course we have Azumachi over here disguising themselves as a mule. By the way, what do you guys think about this new smug face? We've been trying to make a more normal smug face because we have been trying to do like a Changli cosplay, but in a different color scheme because Changli's color scheme just doesn't match mine, you know, with the pink, white, and red. Personally, I prefer, you know, blue. So we are just trying to nail down the face at the very least, get the smug smile, and this is what we have so far. Alright, the next thing I want to talk about are a bunch of AC scratches that are going away. The first one is the Rewind Collection October 2024. These are rerun items, so there are a lot of items that are back. So if you did want to look at anything, I do recommend taking a quick look, seeing if there is anything over here that might interest you, because there are quite a lot of items that have returned, including the bartending. I quite like the bartending. It looks pretty damn good. Now, of course, there are a bunch of bonus items as well. So if you do want the mini suit Sakura, so that is the ghost suit, but the pink one, you could try to get it. Unfortunately, it does require you to scratch 20 times to get this item. Next up is the Kaiju number 8 collaboration. This scratch will be ending as well as its campaign. So all of the login rewards and all of that stuff will be going away. So if you still want anything from the Kaiju 8 collaboration, you need to pick it up ASAP, because once this goes away, well, it's probably never coming back. Another AZ scratch that is also going away is the Shadow Blade Knights. There are some pretty cool items over here. I do like the Type 2 outfit with the cape. It does look pretty damn awesome. There is a Type 1 variation of this armor as well, and it also looks really clean. Alright, with all of that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is the ARKS Records. So this week's ARKS Records is Central Alio board solo. All you need to do is do the board racing in Central Alio. You got to do it once, and you will get 20 ARKS Record badges. Now, as usual, you want to get your ARKS Record badges because of the new weapon camos. So there is the Almaty CVs over here. This one looks really damn awesome because I love the glitching effect, and it's a color variant, so this looks really cool. We've got a bunch of different weapon camos over here as well. This one looks pretty fancy as well. This one looks more like a scimitar, so that is pretty awesome. But nevertheless, there are a bunch of new weapon CVs. I think this one's the best, the top one, because of the glitching effect for your katanas, so that looks really clean. However, if you don't care about any of these new weapon camos, it's perfectly fine. You can just pick up the star gems and you're good to go. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, the Aegis Integra exchange shop over here. Again, we're going to get our Aegis Integras by exchanging all of our Neo A weapons, and then with those Aegis Integras, we're going to buy all of our different Aegis Souls over here, as well as all of our different Dominas. Once we've purchased all of our different Dominas, as well as Aegis Soul Force, we're going to head over to the item lab over here, and we're going to make our Halphinales, and maybe even a Lux Halphinale. So we come over here, we go to augment capsules, and then we type in Halphinale, and right here we can craft 2 Halphinales. Very nice. Wabam. And let's see, do we have enough for a Lux Halphinale? We do. We have exactly enough to craft 1 Lux Halphinale, and wabam. And look at that, we just saved ourselves basically 1.6 million Meseta because we crafted our own Lux Halphinale. Now, the next thing I want to remind everyone is the item recycle over here. Please don't forget to pick up your 50 star gems over here because, well, it's 50 star gems every single week, as well as 50 alpha reactors, so that is pretty substantial. Now, you are going to need NEX cubes in order to purchase all of those. In order to get more NEX cubes, you can simply come to the item lab, go to exchange enhancement materials, other enhancement materials, and at the second option right here, there is NEX cubes. Now, when we click on this, you can exchange any of your class EX cubes into more NEX cubes. I'm actually finally running low on Braver EX cubes. You know, we're finally down to like 3,000, 4,000 Braver EX cubes. So slowly but surely, we are finally burning through these. But nevertheless, as you can see, we crafted another 99 EX cubes. So let's put that in material storage. Let's sell our 50 alpha reactors for 175,000 Meseta. And let's put away all of these other augments. Wabam. The next thing I want to remind everyone is, of course, the Genesis Point shop. So when we come to exchange Genesis Points over here, you can purchase a bunch of different TA customization stuff, some master fragments if you still need them, Foundia capsules, arms refiners, as well as just basically all the limit breaking stuff, as well as all of these LC capsules and stat 4s. Personally, don't buy the stat 4s. We have stat 5s already, so these are pretty much useless. Dread Keepers, pretty useless as well. There are more Aegis Integras over here. You can purchase another 5, by the way. Just keep in mind that the Aegis Integras do not reset weekly. These are a monthly reset, just like all of our different minerals, which I already bought in last week's video. But nevertheless, we're just gonna buy that. Wabam. And last but not least, of course, is the Alliance Badge Exchange Shop over here. So we can purchase some more Star Gems. So that is an additional 30 Star Gems that we can purchase over here with Alliance Badges. And again, if you still need more Genesis access points, you can purchase them here as well as all the different triggers. I realize there's actually a title regarding the Rune Griffin suppression operation, which is a trigger. I know not many people run this anymore because the loot is pretty much garbage, but if you do want that title, you might need to run this. I believe it's like 10 times or 20 times or something in order to get that title.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.